stage, and the fact there's a little bit of late money, that's quite interesting.
Yeah, it is. I sort of thought that if it was good ground, it would have been better. The fact that there's any sort of soft in the description probably isn't totally to his liking. He would want it to be a test because he certainly stays further than this, so he'll want a strong gallop on to see him at best effect. We could see him running on well at the finish.
Flag is raised. Let's join Mike Cadamel.
So the flag is raised, the flag is dropped, and they're off and racing for the first division of this CRS-sponsored handicap hurdle. Class 5 event, heading down the back straight. Just Go For It will take them down with Bellamy's Grey close up as they move towards the first of the 12 flights. Just take it in the rear there is Proper 12 in the pale blue jacket, who's already about 8 lengths down on the pace setters. And they are Just Go For It, who's leading from on the outside. Watch Out, it's Cookie in the pink cap. The white face there of When It Rains It Pours is sitting behind these leaders in the orange cap. Just behind them as well in the orange and maroon colours is Libor Lad. Bellamy's Grey behind him. On the inside there is Galactic Power. Proper 12 is restrained behind Farsaw de Morne in the red and white striped cap. Bellamy's Grey, having been up there, is restrained and is tracking the Bold Thady in the noseband at the back of the field. So moving then down towards the end of the back straight and cutting out the pace here is Watch Out, it's Cookie, who leads now by 3 lengths, having taken over with a definite advantage over the mare Just Go For It, and she in turn is about a length ahead of When It Rains It Pours. And then on the inside, just behind these leaders, is Libor Lad. Tracking on the inner is Galactic Power. Quite a well strung out field now, aren't they, as they move down the side of the course. So you also see towards the back as well is Farsaw de Morne. And in the rear half of the field, so too their Proper 12. Just got bumped along on that turn briefly. Still towards the back with the Bold Thady. And Bellamy's Grey is the one that brings up the rear. So they're coming down the home straight for the first time here. And it's Watch Out, it's Cookie and Tom Buckley, who's settled pretty well in front. Can be a bit keen in its races. Jumped that flight particularly well. About 6 lengths to the good over the chasing Just Go For It in the pink colours. Then on the near side, When It Rains It Pours, just ahead of Farsaw de Morne. Libor Lad in the orange and maroon colours behind these. Then on the inside comes Galactic Power as a leader. Again, takes that flight of hurdles with a deal of zest. Towards the back, Proper 12 together with the Bold Thady, who's under restraint, the Bold Thady, Danny Gilligan. And Bellamy's Grey is looking on at the rear of the field, probably about 15 lengths behind the pace setter, who is Watch Out, it's Cookie, as they emerge then and head away from us. In second, leading the chasing posse in the pink jacket there is Just Go For It and Sean Houlihan, who in turn then is about 6 clear of When It Rains It Pours. Libor Lad is next, followed by on the outside Farsaw de Morne, the Bold Thady. The one on the inside is Galactic Power, Proper 12 and Bellamy's Grey. So heading down the far side. And Watch Out, it's Cookie is establishing a pretty healthy advantage. I would say around about 10 lengths clear over the chasing Just Go For It. Over the next flight of hurdles and still maintaining this gallop here. Just Go For It in turns about 12 clear or 15 clear maybe of the rest of them. Will they come back to the field? Well, Watch Out, it's Cooking is jumping, is holding together pretty impressively as they continue down the back straight, moving on towards the 9th flight. The lead probably now reduced to about 8 lengths or so. Just Go For It is in second place as they take the penultimate hurdle. Then a break of about 15 lengths back to Libor Lad. The Bold Thady now moving up to challenge for 3rd place. Then in 5th place is When It Rains It Pours as they move on towards the last on the far side. And the field is really well strung out now. Proper 12 has only got one behind him. That's Bellamy's Grey. These two are a long way behind, as indeed is Galactic Power, the horse in front of them. So leaving the back straight now. And it's Watch Out, it's Cookie. Almost about a length up now on Just Go For It in second place. Then there's a break of about 8 lengths back to the Bold Thady and Libor Lad in 3rd and 4th. Just watching them heading down the hill now. And then comes behind these a 6-length gap to When It Rains, It Pours, who's being driven along. The others aren't really getting into this. I can just see behind them trying to get competitive is Farce de Morne, but coming up the home straight now, and still it's these two dominating. Just Go For It in the pink jacket alongside Watch Out, It's Cookie, who still continues to find a bit more for pressure. The two of them still haven't been caught. The Bold Thady is 10 lengths down in third. He's 2 out now. Just ahead there still was Watch Out, It's Cookie, but being challenged all the time by Just Go For It. And these two are going to fight this out surely, because the others are making absolutely no impression on them whatsoever. Coming up towards the final flight here. It's all on the jump. As they come towards it, they jumped it pretty well, and Just Go For It is just in front of the driven along Watch Out, It's Cookie, and Just Go For It gamely clinging on to the advantage and ridden out towards the line. Just Go For It wins entirely on merit here. Sean Houlihan for Mitchell Hunt. Watch Out, It's Cookie was second. Then it was tight for third with the Bold Thady, and When It Rains, It Pours.
This time she was first past the post. Just Go For It wins for Sean Houlihan and owner Steve Atkinson. For trainer Mitchell Hunt back in second. Watch Out, It's Cookie. You set up strong enough fractions from the front, but only these two got into it. And third, maybe When It Rains, It Pours, as the Bold Thady, who tried to catch up. His effort dropped away quite tamely. But this mare, Megan, probably didn't see out the 3 mile last time at Taunton, but she loves this place.
She does, and this trip was ideal for her today. And it's great that she's managed to win this time around on her own. And, you know, she's won on her own merit. She's won pretty nicely in the end. And, you know, fair play to Sean Houlihan, because it's hard to know sometimes, is the leader going too fast, or do I need to still keep tabs on him? And he just got the balance perfect. And at this stage, coming into the last, I thought it was going to be really, really tight. But in fairness, Just Go For It kept finding, and she won by a couple of lengths in the end.
Still a good effort from the runner-up. Watch Out, It's Cookie, because he was stepping up a furlong and a half in trip, and you felt that probably wouldn't suit, and it hasn't really. I could see Newton Abbott in the summer, him going around those sharp bends and enjoying that.
Yeah, for sure. And I think a 2.5 mile is perfect. He probably has seen it out okay, but I just think he's probably going to be more effective just that furlong back in trip. But still, he's run an absolute cracker. I thought he was going too hard and just doing a bit too much under Tom Buckley, which arguably he was a little bit, but in fairness, he's kept running on through the line, and they've pulled so far clear of the rest of the field. I just think 2.5 mile is absolutely perfect for the runner-up, and you know, the 2 mile 5 is seemingly perfect for Just Go For It.
Yeah, a lot of those in behind there were keen going types that wanted a bit of cover. They couldn't really get it with the top two going clear. But Danny Gilligan, he's tried to get after the Bold Thady, and it might well have cost him third, because that horse has walked in over the final couple of furlongs. But well done to Just Go For It. Deserved to be awarded the race, got badly hampered by Noble Savage approaching the final hurdle here, 2 starts back, but wins on merit this afternoon, Jess.
Yeah, and that's the close print for third. You can see near side here, When It Rains, It Pours, and far side, the Bold Thady, and it is When It Rains, It Pours, just near side. You can see just short head in it, but that was a long way back from Just Go For It and Watch Out, It's Cookie. They were well strung out here in Division 1 of the handicap hurdle, and Just Go For It is a deserved winner here, back down in trip, which looks to have benefited her as well. And Sean Houlihan, who knows this horse well, was on board again for this winning success, 5-1. And Mitchell Hunt, Steve Atkinson, well done to them. Watch Out, It's Cookie was 15-8 favourite in second. Third home, When It Rains, It Pours at 11-1.